Greetings, Navision! Welcome back with a shiny day and a new spirit. On this edition, we have a special news about bilateral cooperation between the Indonesian Navy and Royal Netherlands Navy. Let's catch up with me, Lieutenant Commander Muhammad Dahlan, and this is Navy Weekly News. The Indonesian Navy and the Netherlands improved bilateral cooperation through a meeting between the Chief of Indonesian Navy, Admiral Dr. Muhammad Ali, and Director Operations of Royal Netherlands Navy, Commodore Frank Lanson in Jakarta. In a series of activities, the 5th Navy-to-Navy talks or NTNT between the Indonesian Navy and the Royal Netherlands Navy or RNLN was held on March the 19th to the 21st, 2024 in Jakarta. The Chief of the Indonesian Navy, Admiral Dr. Muhammad Ali, accompanied by Assistant, the Chief of Indonesian Navy for Intelligence, Rear Admiral Akmal, and Assistant of the Chief of the Indonesian Navy for Operation, Rear Admiral Yayan Sofyan, received a courtesy call from the Royal Netherlands Navy at Wisma Elang Laut, Central Jakarta. The visit of the Royal Netherlands Navy was led by Director Operation of the Royal Netherlands Navy, Commodore Frank Lanson, accompanied by Head of the International Military Cooperation, RNLN, Lieutenant Colonel der Mariners, Jonas van Horen, and Defense Attaché accredited to Indonesia, Colonel Norbert Morkens. Commodore Frank Lanson said that the RNLN invited the Indonesian Navy to participate in Sail Amsterdam in 2025 in Amsterdam, and the RNLN wants to participate in the 2025 Super Garuda Shield exercise and plans to participate by sending personnel. During the meeting, both the navies also discussed cooperation in the field of operations and training, courses and education, as well as meeting and visits. Meanwhile, the Chief of the Indonesian Navy at the meeting expressed his thanks for the presence of the Dutch Navy delegation for participating in the international event held and organized by the Indonesian Navy, such as the 4th Multilateral Naval Commando Exercise, which was held in June 2023 in Makassar, and the Pacific Amphibious Leadership Symposium, which was held in July 2023 in Bali, and will invite further RNRL in the upcoming Indonesian Navy event. Indonesian warship Kirai Diponegoro carrying out joint exercises with the Greek warship HA Spetsai in the Zone 1 North Mediterranean Sea, Lebanon. The two warships are part of the World Peace Mission UNIFIL Maritime Task Force, which is carrying out a series of exercises in the area of maritime operations of Lebanon. It is known that the Greek Hydra-class ship has just joined the UNIFIL mission and will last for 2 months, the same with its predecessor, HS Limnos. The series of exercises carried out by the two elements of the Maritime Task Force include maneuvering exercise mailbag transfer, cross-deck helicopter operations, and photoact, where this exercise aims to maintain preparedness and increase the professionalism of crew members, as well as providing familiarization and testing of the hull deck on each different ship. The Task Force Commander of tnial Konga 28O UNIFIL Maritime Task Force, Commander Wirastio Harprabu, explained that this exercise, apart from being a very good tradition for navies throughout the world in welcoming new elements joining a multilateral task force, is also expected to improving bilateral relations between the two navies. The Indonesian Navy aircraft CASA NC-212-200 Aviocar participated in the Indonesian Navy Special Forces Denjaka skydiving exercise. Casa NC-212-200 Avioca aircraft from 600 Squadron Air Wing 1 of the Indonesian Navy Aviation Center carries out jump training support for elite the Indonesian Navy Denjaka troops in the Cirebon, West Java area. Denjaka is a maritime counter-terror detachment belonging to the Indonesian Navy. Denjaka is a joint unit between Frogman Command personnel and the Marine Amphibious Reconnaissance Battalion. The commander of Air Wing 1, Puspenerbal Tanjung Pinang, Captain Gugus Wahyu, conveyed that Indonesian Navy aircraft Casa NC-212-200 Aviocar is manned by Captain Pilot Lieutenant Musmulyadi, accompanied by co-pilot First Lieutenant Jonathan, whereas this parachute activity aimed to continue to maintain and improve the capabilities of Denjaka personnel in parachuting. On the other hand, for the Indonesian Navy aviation, this flight is also an arena for training to maintain flight qualifications and increase experience and flying hours as the Indonesian Navy crews. And that's our Navy Weekly News this week. Don't forget to keep up our news in Bahasa by subscribing to our channel on YouTube. Please turn on the notification for more updates. Follow us on our social media and Instagram, X, and Facebook. And keep on supporting us to serve the best for our nation. Jalesvevajayamahe, our glory at the sea.